I guess he wants me to go to him. Yeah, so welcome back here. It's a Monday for us. We are trying to lay down. We can't even really say that because I got some DNR hay that doesn't open until the 15th, which today is the 11th, which is Friday that hay opens up. So we should be able to kick off the rest of the haying here. First cutting should be done. That's a really long time for first cutting for us this year, but that's just the way Mother Nature played it out. Got a lot of things that are coming on for us. The oats, I think the first oats that we planted, I think they're ready to go this week. It's time to spray some fungicide on some corn, time to tickle some tassels. Also, we're trying to get some beans caught up on spray. We got small square bales that we can do. We've got, it's gonna be one heck of a week. Big week, big, massive week of a lot of things. There's my flag leaf. That really means by the end of the week that we're gonna see some tassels, which means that we need to be spraying fungicide. Here's the later planted oats. They're still turning. They're a strong week out, be my guess. And I think what we'll do is we'll just take you guys with us all week. I think this week we're gonna push a full week of vlogs with you guys, starting with mowing some hay.
There you have it. That's about as exciting as stacking hay gets. Stab them in the front, stab them in the back, truck them down the road or the edge of the field or the hay trailer. And it's just as exciting as it sounds. But no, all kidding aside, that's how we do it. Fun fact, stacking bales was my first real farm job. So I really thought I was on top of the world, and I was. Anyway, good to see you.
A little bit of running around here this morning. Had to do crop insurance reporting. Not really thrilling stuff, so yeah. Anyways, trying to get set up here today to do some small square bales. I think we got like 2 acres here in front of the corn plot, 2 acres over there in front of the soybean plot, then 3 acres over on top of the hill. Those are actually going to be small square bales. I don't know if we normally do these in small square bales. They will make some nice grass hay, but I also need some small square bales for the wedding for people to sit on, so it's getting a little bit of a bump there. I'd say put the bucket back on. Let's drag that Macklander out real quick, and then we'll just put her over there, okay? Yesterday was kind of a little bit of a jump around mess on us. Had to go get a tooth fixed, so I was gone for half of the day. And then we did a little bit of spraying, and the GoPro was with Andrew most of the day. I do believe that they got all the hay that we mowed the other day put up. I need to do some spraying today, and then we're gonna small square bale today. That's the plan for Wednesday for you guys. We'll see how it actually shapes out, because plans change. Grass hay. So we got a little bit sprayed, and don't worry, I'll take you guys spraying tomorrow when I actually come over here and spray this field here, which we'll actually go out there and look at it, because we'll look at the cereal rye, because one of the, apparently the attractive parts of cereal rye is the weed suppression. There's weeds. So we'll check that out here in the next video. But now it's small square baling time, isn't it, Andrew?
It is.
It is.
Idiot bricks.
Yeah, idiot bricks. First ones of the year. The baler's hooked up. We just gotta do a little jockey in here. Holy smokes, the dust is everywhere today. So also dropped off today, we got ourselves a roll of 6-inch tile dropped off, a few risers, some big boy pipe, and some little guy pipe and some other stuff. So got a small project coming up here that we're gonna pull some pipe through the beans. Basically, I need to take and get like one of these that I can move this thing on, which I can move this one, I think, from one side to the other. We need to flip this one so that they're both the same way. That's the only logical thing. It don't make sense to have two. I don't think you can flip that one. I think it's welded. So if this is our first hay season, or your first hay season with us, for small square bales, guys will say, oh, I used to put it all up by hand. We go up mechanically. You'll see it. We use an accumulator. This is the grapple. This is how we can pick them up out of the field, put them in the shed easily. Usually we run 2 grapples. That one's for the John Deere, and then these 2 can go on skid steers. But we only got one that we can use today, because one doesn't have a cylinder on it, and the John Deere don't have his loader on it. What are we looking at? So we got a hose that's been pinched in this crack just one too many times. Got it? Got it? Got it. That looks like it's leaky pretty good. You want to just shove it in the, like kind of like wrap it around and just shove it in there. 1, 2, yeah. Yeah. Now we can leak out in there.
Because I was prepared to.
Yeah, new gloves. So Andrew's gonna run into Lockridge, a little hardware store up there in Promise City, get a hose made real quick. I'm gonna start baling here. What do you guys say that like it just starts baling perfectly and it gives me no fits? I think that sounds like a pretty good deal. We'll start out in A right now. Turn our PTO on. Oh my gosh, about forgot the most important part. Okay, we can bail now. It's a haying miracle. Someone's got fancy hair. Okay, so on this gal here, it's a John Deere 338 small square baler. Behind it is a 10 bale accumulator. So it grabs 10, shoves them on, shoves them on, shoves them on, and dumps them. Works pretty good. It's not the biggest fan of hills. Like when you get on side hills, it really doesn't like that all that much. The bales want to slide around. Definitely dusty out there. So far we're feeding good, baling good. Andrew's zinging around in the skid steer over there, picking them up, keeping them out of my way, putting them on trailers. The goal is every night when we do this is whatever's baled is up off the ground, because it's like a guarantee. If you leave small square bales in the field, you're gonna get like a pop-up 1/10 of an inch of rain and trash all your bales. It's just what happens. So ask me how I know. Keep it working. It's a really nice night to do this. Really nice. Hopefully we can finish up here in the next less than an hour and pick back up with you guys in the morning. See you then. Spraying, we're actually on my farm here this morning. This is where we did the 15-inch cereal rye. Terminated it pretty much when Facebook told me to terminate it. I'm not bashing on it at all. I would say that I really actually pretty well liked it. Hold on, gotta dodge a terrace. So right here is actually where the cereal rye wasn't. This was the check strip. And I would almost say that I can't tell the difference between like a weed control. It's like, it's not more weedy there. The beans don't look taller or anything like that. It just looks like beans. I really don't see any difference there for the cereal rye. Okay, pause, just jump forward here. It's actually the end of the day. You can see with that, this is enlist. It's already welting that stuff down, cleaning this up. But what I was trying to say in the sprayer when I was dodging terraces and stuff is that, as you can tell, there's water hemp out here. I don't think that the cereal rye is a suppression of the weeds in the stage or way that we did it. I'm thinking I want to do some cereal rye again this year. Maybe next year I'll try and let it go longer, get more growth, and then maybe roll it, and hopefully that may give it a little more weed suppression, and also hold things in. By things I mean moisture. Hold the weeds down, moisture in. I mean, these beans are loading up. We got some itty bitty pods down there. Still a lot of residue down there. I'm honestly really liking what I'm seeing. These beans are cooking along. So we're done spraying beans for a minute here, and we got to flip over the nozzles. To the fungicide nozzle tips. So what that rear boom does is it allows us to turn this front section off, because you guys are going to see it here in a second on this corn here behind me. Boom's going to be that high in the air, and if we were fogging out this way, this whole front window would be completely covered and you wouldn't be able to see where you're going. So the rear boom sprays it out the back just in that section. This is some cool stuff. I really like doing this. I really like doing fungicide on corn. It's neat to see. Right, bud? You just like to try and eat all the leaves as they come by. I don't know how well you guys can see this because I'm there we go, maybe now. Going against the sun here. That's why I like to do it with the Hagee versus an airplane or a helicopter. The application distance is uniform. And if you look at it, you can't see again very well, but man, just soaking these corn plants. And I'm putting on 18 gallons an acre. And actually tomorrow when we get there, I have some of those spray test sheets that I'll go stick out on some of the plants to see how good of a coverage we're getting all the way down through the canopy. But this is actually my last load for the night. I'm ready to get out of the sprayer, and I think I'm going to take Molly. We got to go do a couple things at the pond, kind of part of that pond management stuff that I've been saying I want to keep doing. I've got some stuff to put actually into the pond.
Well, yeah, she's a retreat. Don't drown. What are you doing?
Hey.
Get out of there. Come on. Oh, God.
And it's a rat dog. Okay, let's go. Little evening fun. One of the things from the pond survey was they said to try and control the algae a little bit better. So I went and bought some very expensive stuff to dump into the pond to try and control the algae. So we're gonna dump a couple of these in here and let the dogs have some fun running around. This is the exact mixture you're supposed to do.
Oh, is it? The exact correct ratio?
Yep. Perfect. Alright, yeah. Come here, let me fill.
Don't dare.
We don't have to pick up that stuff tomorrow.
Got an aerator in here?
That's what those are. There's one of those.
So we just need some wind.
Huh?
So we just need some wind.
How many did I just dump in today?
4 or 5?
Did I dump 2 in down there?
I think so.
What did we get better check? Wayne said he dumped 4 in per pond. That's what he used to do. I got a weed whacker.
So it's really late.
So Friday, I still have blue hands, and if you're wondering what I got in my hands here is Dad is out spraying right now. I'm gonna go out here into the corn where he has not gone, and we're gonna do a little bit of a test. Well, I hope he hasn't gone here. What I'm gonna do, right there's the ear leaf. Obviously because there's the ear. Nowhere to hold on to this GoPro. And we want to protect the ear leaf. So what we're gonna do is so he's spraying on the fungicide, and we'll see what kind of coverage he gets once he comes through. Right here. That's what you're getting on the ear leaf. Fungicide, I'll do a whole video on this here, but I'm not real happy with the coverage that was on those papers, so we actually ended up bumping the rate to 20 gallons an acre. I'm actually just about done here for the day. Hold on here, guys.
Look back in. Corn.
Because I'd honestly like to see a few more tassels. So we'll finish this up. I'm gonna head home. Then actually I want to go back to the pond here tonight, check it out, because we got that little bit of rain last night. See if that stirred up that blue stuff and if the ponds look any different. That's kind of my plan. Maybe take Molly on a date. It's Friday night after all. And I'm about done spraying fungicide for the week. Except for I'm probably going to work tomorrow too. So, see back at the ponds? Yeah. Well, I'd say it worked. It's the pond's blue. It's also Saturday now. Looks kind of cool. I mean, I don't see a bunch of floating dead fish or nothing. So, I really don't know what that's supposed to do with the water, but it looks prettier. So, brownie points, I guess, there. It'll be interesting to see if that continues to clean the algae stuff off. I'll go do the other pond here too. Once I go find some more of that stuff to buy, I actually bought it out, so don't have any of it. I think we're in good shape. Hopefully next week we continue to spray some fungicide on corn. Looks like we got a chance of rain tonight. Would love to catch that chance of rain. It's been hazy all day. We honestly got quite a bit to do. We got some second cutting alfalfa bales to put up. We're gonna keep working. And of course, we'll keep taking you guys with us. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, please hit the thumbs up button on the way out. That dog and that dog would sure appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.